What's going on, everybody? Greg back in the garage for another video, another vlog. Today, keeping it simple. Raise the front up, trim the lines, plug those back in, and then get the intake in finally. I didn't do it yesterday. Get the intake in, take the car outside, wash it because, oh my goodness. It's just really dirty. Clean everything up. Clean the flares. Get double side tape on those and get those installed. And then take her for a drive. Pretty much just want to take her for a drive and see what happens. Even though I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen. It's been holding air. At least the rear that was leaking really bad has been holding for a day and a half. Front probably needs to get fixed, even though it went down just a hair. It's still down a little bit, so we'll get her cleaned up here and looking back to normal. You can see the difference in the plastic OEM pipe with this little accordion in there, and I had it blocked off for the PCV. This side already has it welded closed. So it's just gonna take place. I'm gonna swap everything over: the filter, the MAF sensor, and clamps. Luckily I had these two laying around to go on, so we'll start that right now. Perfect. Okay, so we're back after some time. Had to go jumpstart the Mark V. But that's neither here nor there. Wash the Jetta. The Jetta is clean. What I'm gonna do now is clean the flares, get those ready to put back on. I might hit them with a coat of paint and let them dry overnight, and then get the double-sided tape, tape those on for tomorrow. All the babies here. Actually, they kind of really don't need paint, but since they are off the car, might as well shoot them and clean them up and then get them back on. Now, a lot of you I got a lot of comments actually. Well, not a lot, let me not say a lot. Like 5 or 6 people saying, oh, leave the car off, leave the flares off, leave the flares off. Here's the reason why I can't leave the flares off. One, I think running textured bumpers without flares and black molding is a little bit weird. Now, you can do it, that's fine for you. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit weird. And I'm running the Euro molding. As you can see, the Euro molding are only 4 pieces, unlike the NA molding, which is 8. The Euro molding did not come with the front piece, so I couldn't run the Euro molding without the flares, even if I wanted to, because then that would just be open and there's no rear piece to cover. So, hence the flares. Now the car is that's the look of the car. I like it with the flares. I like the black molding. If for some reason I was gonna do like full smooth bumpers, which I don't really see, maybe in the future, I don't know, we'll see. If I was gonna do something like that, then I would smooth everything and then it would just be flares painted, color matched, which I've thought about doing, getting another set and like smoothing them out, another set of molding, and then doing everything like that. But I don't have the storage and I don't really want to go through the hassle of smoothing, getting new bumpers and all that stuff. So that's the way the car's staying. Like it or not, it's my car. I'm building it the way I want it. You do what you want to do to yours. That's all. How silly of me, I've almost forgot to record this. Maiden voyage, rolling out the air ride for the first time. Got my presets right there. Car ride's so smooth. I thought my CX Racing rode smooth, but jeez. It was like air. I love it. I definitely need to get an alignment. I'll probably see if I can get that done this weekend. That way I'm not tearing up the tires. But it rides so smooth. It's so good. I love it. Alright, new day. Got the flares painted real quick. Nothing to really show except a couple light coats of satin black. And they look brand new again. I don't know if I'm gonna have time today, but I want to get them on and just tighten everything else up with the car and probably take her out for a drive again today. What's going on, guys? Greg back again to continue this vlog. This is gonna be, hopefully I get a lot of stuff done today. Well, anyway, went underneath the Jetta, saw that the axle boot is torn. The one I recently bought, so I just found out that Advance has the axle in stock, so I'm gonna go pull it out, run over there, swap it for warranty real fast, get that one put in. The problem I'm having with that is the sway bar end link is rubbing up against the boot for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't remember ever really having this problem, but it's rubbing. I saw that it was starting to rub like a while ago, but I never really paid too much attention to it. This time I see that it's rubbing pretty bad. I don't know exactly what went wrong, if the geometry of the suspension is just off a little bit or whatever the case may be. Either way, I'm thinking about just cutting the sway bar, just getting out of there. I've done a lot of I've read a lot of reviews and people just saying that it doesn't make a difference or makes a minor difference, but you do get a lot of clearance. So what I'm going to do is probably just cut both ends off and then replace the axle, because I'm tired of having this thing rip, because they let axle grease all inside of one of the wheels, and it's just a pain to deal with. So I'm going to do that hopefully today. And I got the flares on the car, they're setting up right now. I have to do the rear passenger side still. I'll do that when I get back also. And then after that, as far as air ride and the outside of the car, that'll pretty much be done for Helen. All I have to do is go inside the car now, clean up the interior, put the radio and the speakers in, and that's about it. I think I'm gonna try and track down that little bit of a leak. I drove the car yesterday, as some of you may have seen or may have not have seen, and I got like a little drop of coolant on the ground today. So I'm gonna go there, find that, clean that up, tighten whatever hose is loose, make sure there's absolutely zero leaks, refill coolant, and the car will be 100% to go. So hopefully you're gonna follow me on that journey today, and then we'll get a lot of this work done. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, got home, got the axle out. That's the condition. Boot torn. So wrap it up, take it to Advance, swap in a new one, and then come back and trim that sway bar. All right, I didn't film the interaction in Advance because you know how much I love / I really hate that store. Finally, new axle. Surprisingly enough, well, not surprisingly enough, they had the wrong part number under my name for the warranty, obviously, because that's what they do. But the guy hooked it up anyway, and I ended up getting the axle that I had previously was only a 1-year warranty for whatever reason, and this one now, the exchange, is a lifetime warranty. So you know, whatever, take the small victories. And I actually got back like $7, so I'm not complaining too much. As far as tearing up a new axle goes, I decided I'm not gonna cut the sway bar. I'm just gonna leave it. Took the end link off, and I guess in time I'll save and get maybe adjustable end links. But took the one off there, so there'll be no issues with this one getting tore up in the same fashion. All right, so let me get this axle in. If you don't know, it's just a few bolts that bolt up to the tranny right there. Axle spline slapping the hub right there. Tighten down the big old nut there. Torque it. Put everything back together. Now, some people like to take the suspension out to loosen up top here. I don't do that just because it's a pain in the butt to get the camber back and all that stuff, and you can't do it until you get the tire back on. It's just a pain. I just undo the 3 bolts on the bottom that go in there where the lower ball joint goes, pretty much, and just do it there because those bolts are pretty much going back in the same, just about the same way, and it's a little bit easier for me. So yeah, new axle, no more rubbing hopefully, and then we should be good. Well, finished what I'm gonna do for tonight for the most part. You're probably wondering what that is. That's just Kapton tape holding the Fender on while the glue dries. Gonna cut this vlog short or whatever. By the time this comes out, some of you would have known that already, that a good friend and the owner of Dub Empire, Alex Martinez, has passed. He'd been fighting cancer for a long while, years, and I mean, he doesn't have to suffer anymore. That's pretty much all I can say. I mean, he was a good dude. He's like my brother. We're gonna miss him dearly. I don't really know what else to say, really. So, yeah, man. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.